Hello and welcome to another video from Midas Touch Toys, Games and Collectibles. And today we are looking at something that's now quite old and now becoming quite difficult to find. We are looking at the 2005 release by Corgi from their Koala Brothers series of die-cast models. And this particular one that we are looking at today is of the die-cast truck with Sammy Koala figure. Now, the Koala Brothers was a preschool animated stop motion television series, which was a joint venture from the UK and Australia. It ran for 3 series with a total of 79 10-minute episodes, and I think they aired in the UK on the CBeebies TV channel. I think it's from the 1st September 2003, and they finished. The last episode was aired on 31st of October 2007. So there was 3 seasons in all, and it was all based upon or based about 2 koala brothers called Frank and Buster, who pilot their aeroplane around Australia to help their friends in a sleepy little town in Australia, in the Australian outback. And there's lots of other characters, all koalas of course, in the series, and there's lots of adventures that they go on, and it really was a series that was aimed at the younger preschool generation. That's, I think, between 2 and 6 really was what the TV series was aimed at. But anyway, what we're looking at today is of the die-cast truck with Sammy figure, and this is the item in front of us, and it says Koala Brothers, we're here to help. And you've got the Corgi logo at the back, and behind the bubble you can see the truck with Sammy in it, and you can see the petrol pump on the right hand side as well. And it's the front, it says Koala Brothers Die-cast truck with Sammy, ages 3 and up. And you've got a Corgi logo on the bottom right hand corner, and you've got the images of the 2 Koala brothers on the bottom right hand corner as well, which was Frank and Buster. Okay, that's the front of the box. Let's just turn it around now and have a look at what's on the back. Okay, so I'll turn the box around, and this is what we've got on the back. So it's showing you the items in the series. So you've got, it says the Koala Brothers again, www.corgi.co.uk, Corgi logo, and you've got the Koala Brothers and their aeroplane. You've got Ned and his caravan, and Sammy and his truck, which is what this one is. It says ages 3 and up, and Spellbound, who I think was probably the producers of the series. And it says the Koala Brothers are all related titles, logos, and characters are trademarks of Spellbound Entertainment Limited, the Koala Brothers Spellbound Entertainment Limited, and Famous Flying Films Limited 2005. And you've got www.koalabrothers.com. Okay, so that is what's printed on the back. Let's just lift it up and see what we've got on the bottom there. So on the bottom there you've got all the Corgi information. The item was made in China, the barcode there, the CE markings, not suitable for ages 3 and up, and all the Corgi information. And this was Corgi UK and Corgi USA. Okay, so that's the box. I think what we're going to do now is let's be a little bit naughty. Let's open it up, take it out, and let's have a look at it outside of the little box. Okay, so I've removed the model from the box, but unfortunately I can't take it off of the plinth because it is all still strapped on the inside, and I'll have to cut these wires to take them off, because the way they are put together, they're folded into each other, and it'd be very, very difficult to actually release them. So I'm not going to take them off. I'm going to leave them on there, but we can have a look at the model anyway. And there's the petrol pump, and that's just the band has just come loose there. So the petrol pump was actually attached there, but the band is just broken, probably while I was moving it around. So but the petrol pump is still there, and the nozzle comes off, and you can pop it, I suppose you can pop it somewhere and make out that you're filling the van with fuel. Okay, so this is the van. Now the van features 3 rolling wheels, as you can see, from my finger. The front wheels turn and the back wheels turn round as you would expect on a Corgi model. One thing, it doesn't seem to be much metal on here. So the front framework is metal. It is the usual Corgi die-cast metal, but the rest of it, I mean, the wheels are plastic, the front section here is plastic, that chassis is metal, but then everything else all inside, actually that is metal. No, it's not. The seat is plastic, the figure is plastic, obviously the back is plastic, and obviously the back wheels and the support for the back of the truck is plastic. The whole petrol pump is all plastic as well. So there's not a great deal of die-cast metal on there, and obviously Sammy figure sitting in the driver's seat is also plastic, and he is not removable by the looks of things. Looks like he is actually, well, he's got a seat belt on that goes around his waist there, which is probably holding him in. Well, it's part of the moulding of the figure, I think, but he will not come out. You cannot remove him without breaking him from the truck. So the only really functionalities is the free rolling wheels, and you can take the petrol pump handle out, and you can pretend you're filling it up with petrol. So that is the petrol pump. Now size wise, let's get some measurements. So we're looking at what are we looking at? We're looking at a total length of it's about 9 centimeters in length. Height wise, if we measure from the bottom of the wheel to the top of the roof, we're looking at about 5 centimeters approximately. And width wise, the widest part is probably going to be the back trailer there, which is about 3.5 centimeters in width. Petrol pump is a little bit taller, so we're looking at about 7 centimeters for the petrol pump. The actual pump itself, 2 centimeters in diameter, and obviously then you've got the cabling that comes out, which makes it a little bit wider then. So overall width is 4 centimeters as it is there with the pump, the cabling for the pump. Okay, that is the model. Now, how well did these particular items do? Well, the Koala series, it was a fairly popular series of the Koala Brothers. It was obviously designed for the younger generation, younger children. Like I say, between the ages of 2 and 6. So it was quite popular for them, and because they're obviously it's geared at the younger generation, very young. That's why they're only 10-minute episodes. So they're designed just to keep your attention for a short amount of time. Obviously, the very young attention span is not as great as it is as you get a little bit older. Hence the reason why they're only 10-minute episodes. But overall, how well did these do? I mean, I really don't think they've done that particularly well. I can't remember seeing many of these in the shops, and there was only the 3 versions that were made. But I mean, they must have sold a fair amount, Corgi, otherwise they wouldn't have produced them. So there must have been a certain amount of quantities that was predetermined that they were going to produce, and those were fired out to shops, I'd imagine. But as I say, I just don't remember seeing any of these in any shops that I ever went to. I could be wrong, maybe there was, but I just don't remember seeing them. So overall, I don't think the range lasted very long. They were only produced in 2005. For how many were produced, I've got no idea. But I just don't think that there was that many that was sold, and hence the reason why you see very few of these around these days. But you do see them pop up on the platforms from time to time, and they're generally like these ones, untouched, unopened, as this one was, until I removed it from the plastic container, but it's all still strapped on the platform, as you can see. But yeah, that's about really all I can tell you about this. I mean, I say it's difficult to find a lot of information on these particular models when they done such few. Well, I say I'm assuming they done the low quantities because they just don't really appear very often. And I say I don't ever remember seeing them in the shops back in the early 2005 when this was released. I really don't remember seeing them. But yes, they do pop up from time to time on the platforms. As I say, most of them that do come up are in this, just like this one, untouched. So I'm guessing that there was a lot of products that wasn't sold back in the day. They don't come up. There's not a tremendous quantities that come up on the platforms, but as I say, they do appear from time to time. Or alternatively, we at Midas Touch have managed to find a few of these, and they're currently available to purchase on the Midas Touch website, which you can get to quite simply by clicking the link below, which will take you straight to the website, and you'll be able to find this and many other vintage Corgi items and many other vintage toys, games and collectibles. Come to that, there's over 10,000 products currently available on the website for you to view and purchase at your leisure. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because we're uploading videos for every new item that goes into the website, and there will be something for everybody. And I am absolutely positive that this is something that you won't want to miss, because we literally have thousands and thousands of new products which we're shooting videos for and uploading on a daily basis. So if there's something in particular you're looking for, something old that you've never been able to find, something quirky that you might want to buy for a friend, or perhaps just something from your childhood that you like to own again to help you recuperate those long lost childhood memories, well, stay tuned, keep watching, because you never know, the next item we upload could be that item you've been looking for. Okay, that is it for me on this particular item. I do hope you've enjoyed reviewing this wonderful little old Corgi item with me. Thank you for watching, and we will see you again next video. So bye for now.